Hello all you tall people out there, and welcome back. So, something I forgot to mention yesterday when I played this, regarding that exam I took, believe it or not, I was actually the first one to finish taking it. To my surprise as well, it's not like I rushed through it. I took my time. Matter of fact, one of the sections, 45-minute time limit, yeah, I took all 45 minutes just to thoroughly make sure and check my work. And then when I was the first one to finish, everyone in the room actually applauded for whatever reason. I don't know, it's like, really? Me? I was the first one to finish? That does not sound like a good thing. Well, it seems some of us are having trouble focusing on studying for the exams. Ugh, I can't escape it. I can't escape the topic. So I was thinking of holding a study group for all of us. What do you think of that? You shouldn't? That's one of the options? You shouldn't? So you agree. Then it's settled. I'll ask everyone to gather immediately. When you're ready, wait for me at the table over there. I'll see you in a bit.
Right then. I decided to hold this study session for us to concentrate on the upcoming exams. Amada, I invited you to join us so you can focus on your own studies. Your presence is welcome here.
Thank you for inviting me. I'll make sure not to be a bother to everyone.
To the rest of you, I want you to set a proper example and take your studies seriously.
Are you going to study with us, Koro-chan? Good boy. Koromaru-san says that he will accompany us here as we study.
Well, aren't you a little hard worker?
Unlike Junpei over there who can't stop yawning.
Oof.
Can't really deny it. Wouldn't mind being in his place right about now. Dogs never have to study for exams like this. Man, what a life.
Okay. I'd love to be one. Being a dog isn't easy. Shake, Junpei. Why shake? Maybe like shake his hand?
Stay. Go home?
Oh my god, what did I do?
Time for me to go back to my room. Wait, don't try to get rid of me.
I'm sorry for encouraging this.
Koromaru-san may not have an obligation to study, but he has another important mission. True. He's been protecting that shrine this whole time. That sounds like something far more difficult.
Guess if you want to be a dog, you'd better develop some diligence, like Koromaru here.
Being a dog is harder than it seems. You'd be better off just studying, Junpei-san.
Oh, my dogs would very much disagree.
Oh, stop. Don't look at me like some pitiful creature.
They sleep all day and wait for us to come home and
That's
feed
enough
them.
chit-chat. Let's
What a
concentrate
difficult
on
life
our
my
studies.
dogs live. You know what else I forgot to mention about my exam? Or rather, not particularly about the exam itself. Oh my god, it's still not max. Academics is still not max. How much does it take?
All right, I think we can begin wrapping things up. Good work, everyone. And Iori, after all the dog talk, I do hope you were able to get through the material you needed to cover.
What?
Oh, I see. So you're still learning then? As a dog, I'll need to give you strict behavioral training.
I'm kidding. It was a joke. I'm totally cool. Being human. No training needed. I'm good.
Depending on how you look at it, that could be seen as totally
That
hot.
will conclude the group study session. It is time for a much-deserved rest.
Anyways, what I got in mind, like, damn. As ridiculous as this might sound, I really wish I could get someone else to take my exam for me. Now, obviously, that's not going to happen. But what I mean by that is, like, they don't really check. Every person who took the exam I took has a number. They don't really check names and all that. What they do check is your government ID, so like a driver's license, so that way they know your legal name, so they could find what your assigned number is. So they don't have pictures of you, they don't recognize your face. Well, they could, but you know what I mean. So I really wish, like, you know, I could just make a fake ID with someone else's picture, but it's still my name and info, and then just have someone else take the exam for me, you know, someone actually competent to do the exam for me, just to get me pass. Man, if I could pay for that, you know damn well I would. Anyways, I got the answers up here. Addiction. Yeah, you know some people pay for that. I assume you mean the discipline that Mitsuru was saying. Or did you mean what I just said? Like, man, I really wish I could do that. I really wish I could actually have someone competent take the exam for me, and just to help me pass. Because we all know that I am very much incapable of that. Man, I'm very curious how Igus is gonna do on this exam. I'm pretty sure it was this first one. Yeah. I mean, you know, what's the worst that could happen? I get recognized for that. Someone working there, someone part of the staff is like, wait a second, that name, your name and assigned number, you seem familiar, but, you know, I remember you having a different face before. Then they look into it, they look into, like, the, security footage at the school that the exam is being held at. And then they're like, yeah, that person was different last time. Someone else is taking the exam this time. I mean, it's like, well, what they gonna do? God forbid I failed a third time and I need to take it a fourth time? It's like, what do you want me to do? I failed the fourth time, I retake the whole goddamn program in college anyways. So it's like, what are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Disqualify me? A superconductivity. Oh my god, all of these look so similar. They're trying to trick you. I did pick the right one, yeah? Man, don't you hate it when exams or tests do that? They give you so many different options, like for multiple choice, and they're also similar. It's like, what is the answer to this math problem? 1.0, 1.5, 2.0, 2.5. It's like, well, damn, you don't give me much variety. To clarify your point. I'm gonna spill the beans and clarify my point. Well, the hunt for shiny Lunala continues. Man, let me tell you, I did raids all day today. I did Dynamax Adventures raids all day today, and nothing. Until just earlier tonight. Maybe like, I don't know, like just over an hour ago, I finally got some shinies. Well, first phase for Lunala is a Trevenant. And then the next run, I got a shiny Rotom. So, you know, better than nothing, I suppose. Anyways. So only after exams are our characters available to hang out with again. This time, I know I did pretty good. I can't wait for the results. Ugh, I wish I could say that. It was easier than I expected, but I still missed some. So I guess I could have done better. A pass is all I need. Is all I want. Is all I ask for. Okay, Fuuka's up. Okay, they're max. Aren't we only like one with Fuuka right now? I want to see what she's all about. I want to see what her story's about. If it if it involves food.
Hi. Hello. I made another bento. Would you mind trying some of it? I think this one should taste better. Or
Let's
at
hope.
the very least, it can't be any worse than last time.
Ooh, let's hope. Judging by appearances, it does look like she's improved. Okay. Remember, we eat with our eyes first. Morgana, is that you? Oh no, it's not a black cat.
Aw, he's so cute. I did hear there were lots of strays around here. He's looking at the bento box. I wonder if he's hungry. Maybe I should give him some food. What do you think?
Let me taste it first. If it sucks, then give it to the cat. No, I'm kidding. Sure.
Okay then. Oh, wait. Is there anything in here cats can't eat? Well, if it's just flavored rice, it should be okay. Here you go, kitty.
It would be absolutely hilarious if the cat fell over because it was so terrible. Well, it didn't fall over.
What happened? Oh no, not again.
Damn.
Does have some bitterness, I guess. And I thought I struck a good nutritional balance, though.
Damn, when a cat won't even eat your food, you know you messed up.
I know nutrition's not the issue here. Sorry. I can't let you eat this. I don't want to put you in the hospital.
Ooh, in the hospital. I can handle a bit. Maybe we can use it in battle. Wow.
No! I'll figure out what to do with this later. You can't eat it.
I'll snatch it from her and then I stuff my face with it anyways.
I'm so hopeless. I just wanted to do something to help everyone outside of battle. There aren't many chances to eat homemade food when you live in the dorm. So I thought it would be nice to cook for everyone. But I'm sorry. I'll keep trying to get better though.
Damn, it's a real shame that Shinji's dead now. The master chef is gone.
It's kind of hard for me to say this, considering what just happened, but I hope you'll be willing to taste test my cooking again.
I was willing to taste test it now.
Can I count on you to help?
Of course!
Oh, that's great! Thank you. I'm going to keep working at it. And someday, you'll tell me you like my cooking. Oh, I didn't realize it was so late. I need to buy more ingredients, so I should get going. I'll see you later.
Honestly, like, I don't get it. It's really not that hard to cook. Even if you're prioritizing nutrition, it's still not that hard to cook. Like, how did you mess up the flavor so bad that it's all you taste is bitterness? Unless you bought nutrition-packed bitter ingredients like bitter melon. I don't like bitter melon. Like, you prioritized the actual nutritional benefits instead of the flavor. So you bought the ingredients only for that. I am not going into Tartarus. Not anytime soon. You guys notice a pattern with how to play these games? You do the full moon, you do a whole bunch of S-links and whatever else.
How's everything going?
And then you do Tartarus and then rinse and repeat. It's the same cycle. Considering what you've all been through, You did an excellent job on your exams. You should all go out and enjoy the weekend.
Salut.
I was worried about how the loss of Aragaki would affect the rest of the team, but it seems everyone is not letting it deter them. He must be smiling down on us from above.
By the way,
I don't feel relieved like I usually do after exams, do you? I'll be honest, right now, no. Because my mind is constantly thinking, man, I probably failed for a third frickin' time. Our final operation's coming up. I'm not really sure how to feel. Man, I'm sure when I'm dead, I'll be looking up at all my loved ones.
Excuse me.
My favorite subjects are tactical theory, mechanical engineering, and informational analysis. Unfortunately, the examinations did not cover these subjects. Therefore, regarding the results of the exams, I will be, as Junpei-san would put it, in deep shit. Yikes, sounds like even Aigis is worried about her results. We don't have exams in elementary school, but I'll have to take them in middle school. Are they difficult? Really? Middle school has them? There wasn't a difference for me when I was growing up. They're pure torture. Well, don't frighten the kid. Well, that's depressing. I don't think there's anything to gain from this anymore.
I see.
Right? Hold on, let me see that again. It did say... Yeah, it doesn't seem to gain any more skills.
I see.
Junpei wants to garden, and no one's upstairs. I'm pretty sure I don't gain anything else from you as well. No. I don't need any more great vegetables. Wait. Aw, him again? Man, and I was gonna go and improve my knowledge. Guess not. Man, any other game, knowledge would be the first thing I completed. Not in this game. You sure come by a lot. I must be doing something right then. But I suppose that means the value of a life lesson depends on the learner. Well, this one will be free of charge. Oh, by the way, let me correct something I said yesterday. Yesterday I said that the day after tomorrow, so tomorrow for me now, tomorrow, I would begin learning highway. I will begin practicing car lessons again on the highway. Well, I called the car teacher, the driving teacher today, and well, yeah, no, that's on Wednesday. So like 3 days from now is when I'll start. I've been waiting for, never you mind. That's not important.
The other day, a woman came to my office asking for a donation. Quite the looker, I might add. In fact, she was very much my type.
Oh my god.
But no matter how attractive she was, I was repulsed by her dedication to charity work.
Donate to the Children's Fund? Why? What have children ever done for me? You're not gonna donate?
If I say no, the tabloids are gonna tear me to shreds. Why should I have to give my hard-earned money to a bunch of freeloaders? I pulled myself up out of squalor to get where I am today. I wanted to get back at the ones who used to laugh at me.
Hey, revenge is a great motivation.
But, to tell you the truth, now I have too much money.
Hey, I'll take some.
I'm so busy, I don't have time to spend a yen of it. Maybe I should train someone to take my place. I could teach them my business philosophy and management techniques. It'd be a carbon copy of me. It would probably cost me a fortune, but if it works, then it's easy living.
Can't you live easy now?
How would you feel about being adopted? Only joking. People would get funny ideas if I took in a child as old as you.
President Tanaka looks selfish on the surface, but he seems to care about me deep down. Really? I don't get that impression. I understand him a bit better now, really. Oh my god, that's 9? I'm at 9 with him?
Fortunate, huh?
Hey, I'm pretty misfortunate. I'll take some donations. You know, I did forget to mention something else that happened during the break that I took. Let me first start off by mentioning that today in Pokemon Go, I caught a 0 IV Spearow. Oh, and I disconnected. 0 IV is more rare than even Hundos. Okay, let me reconnect. Well, at least this time I didn't disconnect at the very beginning. Damn, it really sucks that there's no background noise right now besides a ticking clock. Okay, there we go. Now I just need to wait and see. Wait for the reconnection. Just give it a sec. Oh, nope. Didn't work again. You know what? Let me get to a point where there's actually something happening in the background so it's not dead-ass silent. Man, why is this setup so finicky? So sensitive? Oh my god, it's really not working. Okay, let's try this again. Did that work? Did that even work? Hold on. Quality content, is it not? Bruh, it's really not coming back. I don't see it. No school today, it's almost time for home shopping show. What the hell? It says I am live, but I don't see it. Ah! There, you happy now, you stupid program? I turned off stream and I started it back up. Despite it saying I've been back for over a minute now. Oh, now I see it back. No, wait. Now I see it back. Stinking program.
It's amazing. Come on.
What do you have? What do you have? Too busy to whip up a full meal? Or maybe you're got a hankering for something quick and easy?
Good.
Instant curry?
Not bad.
Instant
kid.
ramen? Okay, at least it's cheap. For instant stuff like that, it better be cheap.
Thanks, kid. Bye-bye.
Okay, let's... Oh, hold on. Okay, let's see. So I got these two texts. Nope. Alright, Sunday. Man, I was about to be like... It was just Sunday, because I ended last time hanging out with him. How's it already Sunday? Then I remembered, right. Those midterms take up days.
Thank you. I got really into my reading last night and never went to sleep. I thought I'd be fine since I've lost sleep from the pain and anxiety of my illness before, but I suppose I'm not doing my health any favors like this.
You need to listen to your body. Maybe you should go get rest.
Thank you. Or rather,
I'm afraid if I
should
said the other one, he'll be
apologize.
like, listen to my
It's
body
been so
wanting
long
to
since
die.
anyone told me off or anything. I came out here because I was hoping to find you. I only have so much time left, you know. Do you remember when I said I liked reading heartwarming stories? There are as many stories as there are stars in the sky, but I don't think any of them are what I'm looking for. The problem is, none of those stories were written for people like me. I guess I'm just being selfish. Just like I am with you, too. You're always coming to visit me, keeping me company and talking with me. How much of your valuable time have you spent with me? I don't deserve it. You're spoiling me. That's why I like you so much, though.
Why, thank you. Rank 5. Only halfway with him, huh?
Sorry, I was in such a good mood that I overexerted myself. I'd like to see you again sometime.
Sure. Does next Sunday work?
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
What does everyone have to say?
Oh, hello.
We're finally done with exams. I don't think I did very well this time. I had a hard time remembering some terms and formulas. How do you think you did?
Ooh.
That's great. Then I guess you don't have to worry about your grades. Man, that is such bullshit. Back when I was in elementary school,
Oh, right.
when, you know, math was beginning to get hard, the actual test paper would have the formulas on the very top. But come high school, nope. Come high school, you need to memorize the formulas yourself.
Oh?
Excellent. Man, I find that so stupid. Is the machine in the command room still acting up? Yes, I haven't had it... Wait, it hasn't been repaired yet. So we don't know the cause. Then how will we ever fix it? I'll check it out later. If you have time, could you check it out too? Man, it just seems like the new tapes are breaking that computer down.
Well,
What do we do after the dark hour disappears? I cannot answer that question. I was built solely to eliminate shadows. Once that mission has been fulfilled, there is no reason for me to remain active. Thus, the disappearance of the dark hour does not concern me. Dude, Igus.
huh?
You didn't have to put it that way. It's kind of depressing to hear you say that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sleep when the dark hour disappears for good. Cause it's freaking exhausting fighting in Tartarus. I just want a good night's sleep for once. A nice, peaceful sleep. Sounds good. I'd like to get some beauty sleep too. My skin could use a little TLC.
Well,
I got no idea what TLC is. With a little maintenance, my body would look as good as new. Would you like to join me for some maintenance, Yukari-san? Yeah, no. I don't think that's possible. What was I about to do? Oh, right. Go to the command room. And see what this is about. Alright, we haven't seen Yukari or Ken yet. Yo, how do I save this footage real quick?
Like this, I guess? Welcome. I'll be taking care of you today. Are you ready to order, or do you need a little more time? It's too bad the school festival got canceled. I already went to all the trouble of putting this on, so maybe I should wear it around the dorm for the day. Sup, Yuka-tan? Hey, does that mean you gotta call me master? What's going on, Takiba? You planning to work at Mitsuru's mansion or something? Forget it. I've been meaning to return this, but now that I look at it, it's a real uniform. Huh. It's not just a costume. Oh, I should take a picture before I give this back to Senpai.
Yukari-chan, are you there? I need your help with something.
Sure, one sec. I know. I'll drag Fuuka down with me.
Oh.
At least then I won't be alone in the embarrassment.
Drag her down too. No reaction, huh? Absolutely nothing.
Yukari-chan, those clothes.
You didn't say that at the door? You walked all the
I've got a
way
couple
in before
pairs if you
saying
wanna
that?
Try one on. How about it?
Huh? Wait.
Don't worry. Just hold still. It's a little tricky to put on, so it'll be faster if I help.
Wait, Yukari-chan.
Damn! Of course it had to end right there. Damn it! It was just getting good too! Okay, how do I save that real quick? What? Okay, is that it? No new recordings. Aw, Koromaru has a nice little dog symbol next to him too. I don't remember if I get anything else from Ken. Like, did I unlock his other theurgy ability yet?
Oh,
No.
oh.
Well, time to go work on my knowledge. Come on, please let me max it out, please. Please? God, I wonder if my family heard that. We could just skip right ahead. We've seen this before. Oh my god! Academics is gonna stay at 5 for eternity. Exams are up that quick? Well, I guess for our characters, the whole weekend passed. I scored the highest in my grade! Everyone was looking at me with respect. Damn, nobody respected me in high school, I can tell you that. Ugh. This game gives me everything but what I need. Ugh. I wonder what will happen if I score the lowest in the grade.
And it becomes this.
The answer is x equals 1. Isn't it? Oh, I see. This becomes 11, so x equals 2. Ha! Even this guy can't figure out the like what he's teaching. Numbers are so interesting, really. Only a math teacher would say that. What events could play in a person's life to make them want to pursue the career path of becoming a math teacher? I'm not insulting any math teachers out there. I'm just thinking in the sense of someone who doesn't like doing math. I got no clue. I was gonna say the letter O. Let's see. Where did the number 0 come from? India, really?
That's correct.
I don't remember where I heard this. Have you guys ever realized that 1 is the loneliest number? 1 is the only number to be the loneliest out of all numbers. I think that explains that explains itself, right? Every other number, you know, has multiple. And 0 is just nothing. So 1 is the loneliest number. That's a song? Is it really? Man, don't give me charm, I need academics. Every other game I answer a question correct in class, I get academics. I get knowledge. I don't get freaking charm. Whoops, I didn't mean to go to town map. Maybe I did. Okay, Fuuka's up, not Yukari.
Hello.
I should probably go and grab all their not confidants, all their arcanas, if I don't already have them. Oh, guess not right now. Now that I think about it, even though we live in the same dorm, we never go back together. We've never gone back together before.
how I told you I wanted to improve my cooking? Well, I've been trying a lot since then, but I can never seem to get the taste right. I still don't have a feel for how much salt to add.
What?
How do you do it?
What? Just a dash or two. I don't add salt, just dump in a ton.
A dash? Oh, so speed?
No. No.
That makes a lot of sense.
No, no, no,
actually.
no, 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 no.
Pouring it in slowly. I'll try and remember that. To tell you the truth, I was actually hoping I could make something you'd
Well, there's no
really
difference
like.
if I answer just dump in a ton.
I don't think I'll be able to do that for a while. Maybe cooking just isn't for me. Oh, sorry. I know you're just trying to help me, and all I'm doing is being negative.
Just take it slow. Don't get discouraged already. Practice makes perfect. No, practice perfect makes perfect. If you practice wrong, then you'll never make it perfect.
Thank you. That really means a lot to me. I've never had someone be so supportive of me like this before. I actually have quite a lot of trouble staying optimistic about things. In my head, I always imagine something going horribly wrong.
Shit,
That's
you and me
why
both.
Sometimes I feel like giving up when I'm cooking. But you know, when I'm around you or the rest of the team, I never think like that. You've all given me so much confidence in myself. So, I'm really thankful to be a member of C's. That's why I want to show you all my gratitude.
Wow, she's only now trusting to start me? After all we've been through together?
Maybe I should watch one of those cooking shows on TV.
You're gonna watch Gordon Ramsay?
Actually, might be a little too advanced for me. The library might have some books for beginners, though. But in that case, I can't really read while cooking. I wouldn't want to get the pages dirty.
What about cookbooks?
Oh, you don't mind? But I don't know. If we're looking for books, that means we'd need to go to the bookstore.
Ah, you're right. Disgusting. A
It's
bookstore.
not a big deal or anything, but I don't really like going to bookstores.
Bet, say less.
When did it get so late? I have to go. The hairdryer burned out, so I was planning on fixing it. But I was hoping to get it done before Yukari-chan and the others got back. Sorry, do you mind if we up the pace on the way back?
Notice how they cut off my man nodding his head there?
Oh, welcome back.
Your exams are over, right? If you decide to go to Tartarus, I want to go too. I promise I'll do everything I can. I'll be fighting for him too. Alright, what does everyone have to say?
Excuse me.
I performed satisfactorily in chemistry and mathematics, but I performed poorly in other subjects. But since I specialize in combat, these results are not unexpected. Seriously? Phew, no Fs. Now I don't have to go to Aragaki-san's grave and tell him I failed. Well, you're lucky you don't have to tell anyone you failed. I don't have that luxury. Aiga-san said she didn't do so well on her exams. Maybe some academic specs had to be sacrificed to make her over-specialized in combat. I guess robots have their own share of problems too, huh?
Okay.
Well, the exam results have been posted. Now that we don't have that hanging over our heads anymore, let's focus on Tartarus. The next operation will be our last one, so let's pull our all in preparing for it. Have you seen the exam results? Mine actually weren't as bad as I thought they'd be, but I feel like I could have done much better. It made me realize that I'm still stewing over all sorts of things. I have to keep it together. Man, I swear to God, every time I see him here, I feel like he's holding a bouquet of flowers.
By the way,
Man, my eyes play tricks on me, and then I get closer, it's like, oh, right, he's holding a boxing glove. How are your results for the exams? Mine were the usual. Well, we can't be wasting time worrying about exam results right now. Our priority should be to train as much as we can for the final battle. So where's Mitsuru at with my prize for getting the top in the grade? Not even top in the class, the top in the grade. I saw your exam results. Good work. Here, this is from the chairman.
Excellent.
It's a reward for effectively balancing schoolwork as well as our extracurricular activities. I swear to God, you already said that. Since I placed at the top in the exams, I also got this pendant of unity.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I can gain anything else. Nope. Ooh, I gain academics. In that case, sure.
In that case,
Certainly beats having to pay for it. Hey, eyes on the book, player.
a wise man harmonizes but does not conform. This story resonates no matter how many times I read it.
Is this gonna max me out? I doubt it. My God. My God.
I think we've hit a good stopping place. Let's retire for the night.
Did you say retire for the night? Man, I'm never gonna get academics maxed out. What's this about?
All right, time for class. I know you've been busy lately, but you all remembered to do your homework, right? Just because you're not taking a humanities class next year doesn't mean you can blow off classic lit. Hey, are you all listening to me?
What's wrong, Fuuka? You look kind of down.
Huh?
Talk to me. What's bothering you?
It's just Aragaki-senpai.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty shocking. I'd never seen him in school, but he'd always be hanging around town. And now he's just gone. It's hard to put it into words.
I took it for granted that everyone would always be around, that nothing would ever change. But some things you can never get back. I didn't consider how easily it could happen. Once I realized that, I started thinking about my parents. I've sort of been avoiding the question, but is it okay for me to leave things with them like this?
Parents, huh? Yeah, that's a tough one. But I think you'll work it out, Fuuka.
Moriyama, what are you waiting for? Come on up.
Yeah.
Would it kill you to give your classmates a proper goodbye?
Huh? What's going on?
Proper goodbye.
Hi everyone. I know I haven't been here that long, but I feel like I've made some good friends. I'll remember each and every one of you after I transfer.
You know damn well you're not going to.
How's that?
Wait, transfer? What?
Damn, Fuuka can't catch a break right now.
You're a weird one, you know that? The biggest bitch in school is leaving and you're gonna miss her?
You're transferring, and you didn't say anything?
It's not like it would have made a difference. Why make us both depressed? But yeah, my dad suddenly collapsed. And they say it'll take a while for him to recover because of some complications. We
Oh.
don't really have that much money, so we can't afford to stay in this area. You know, now that I think about it, you're the only one who bothered being friends with a weirdo like me. But like I said before, we're both in the same boat. My parents act like I don't even exist. I hate living with them. That's why I was so jealous when you moved into the dorm.
Natsuki-chan.
You know, you've really changed, Fuuka. You're a lot more cheerful now. But why'd you move when your house is, like, right here?
Huh? Well,
Did you not hear her say that
If you don't want to say, that's okay.
she doesn't have a
I'm
good
sure you've got
relationship with
your
her parents?
reasons. But if it's something that you and your parents can work out, then do it while you have a chance. It'll be a while before my dad's in any condition for us to have a heart-to-heart. What am I doing? This isn't what I wanted to talk about. You know, Fuuka, I used to think every day was just the same depressing routine. And I'm only saying this because it's you, but you don't really get many second chances in life.
Natsuki-chan.
Yep, that's very true.
I guess this is the last time I'll see this view. I won't be in school next week because I'll be packing, so I guess this is goodbye.
No!
Don't you dare come see me off. I want to say goodbye on my own terms. Come on, don't give me that look.
But you're leaving so suddenly.
Hey, I'm not all broken up about this, just so you know. I've changed a lot since I met you. I'm gonna try and figure out what I really want to do with my life.
I know you can do it, Natsuki-chan.
Well, now I really feel like I gotta do it. No pressure, right?
No.
I got one last thing I want to say before I go. If you just accept the way things are, then you'll never move forward. Just like me. So I hope you can figure out what you want too.
What I want, I used to try and please everyone just to fit in. I was afraid of not being liked. So, I always went along with the people around me. But I never really thought about what I wanted.
That's so you. Well, if they don't like you for who you are, I say screw them. But
Wasn't that
I like
you
Fuuka.
initially?
even if you hate yourself.
Natsuki-chan.
Well, I better get going.
I feel like they kind of had to find a reason to write her off.
Here, even if we're apart, we're still connected. So, we can always talk, right? Thanks for being my friend. I'm kinda tearing up now. Natsuki-chan. Even if we're apart, we're still connected. I get it now, Natsuki-chan. I'd always assumed my powers were a reflection of my faults. I was always worried about how other people see me, and that's why my powers let me see others. But I guess there is something I want after all. Seeing everyone getting along and working together makes me so happy. So, I want us to treasure this forever. I have the power to connect people, even when they're apart. My persona has given me this amazing gift. The friendship I've always wanted.
I'm curious if this moment is this heartwarming in the original game. Wow, look at that. A second awakening that doesn't involve our main character. Is that like the first time we've seen that? So, was I supposed to do something before this? Was there something that was supposed to happen before? This doesn't affect anything, right?
There you are.
Oh, what are you all doing here?
It is unusual to find you up on the rooftop.
Well, we didn't see you around, so we weren't sure if you were all right.
I think I figured it out.
Okay.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to do everything I can with the power I've been given. This is what I've decided I want to do.
Sure?
Great.
Sorry. I guess that was out of nowhere, wasn't it?
You sure you're all right?
I do kind of feel like they just forgot about her, Natsuki, and they're just like, oh, right. She's a character in our game. We gotta find a reason to write her off. Otherwise, she's just gonna disappear from the story and we're never gonna address it.
This is questionable.
Fuuka-san said she figured it out. What do you think? I understand her. I don't get it.
Affirmative.
That's good to hear. It's good to hear. Okay. Oh, no, wait. I picked a positive response. Well, neither of them can be upped. And they're done. Whoops. Whoops. Well, the only one is that guy. Who was he again? That was you, right? Move, tables! Get out of my way, tables! What do you have to say? Exams suck, man! People completely forgot about the guy Aragaki, about that guy Aragaki, and now they're studying. Or maybe they never cared about his death in the first place. Man, can you believe these selfish students studying for exams and worrying about themselves instead of the person they never met who died? Wait, who was it that I could go up? Who can get upped? Man, I really gotta find a different way to phrase that. Or is that the art guy? No, that's the art guy. Ah, I can't continue with you.
Oh,
That's a shame. Man, I'm tempted to go with her. Man, I'm going to. And you can't stop me. Well, I still got the Persona 4 episode to talk about. I guess I may as well talk about it now. Well, I think this episode is the end. Episode 25. Because it kinda... The story kinda ended. If that's the case, then what the hell is the next episode? Because there's 26 episodes. But the story is ended now. Like, before I watch episode 26, I'm just gonna assume it's like a bonus episode. Something like, I don't know, voice actor doing commentary, or an OVA, or just like, you know, a bonus episode that takes place in between the stories. In between the episodes. I don't know.
Oh, welcome back.
Ooh, Yukari wants to watch TV again. I'm pretty sure I got all their additional theurgias already.
hey,
So Natsuki-chan is moving away. I'm honestly really depressed about it, but I also know that no matter the distance, she'll always be right here with me. Nothing can come between the bond we share, so I'll be alright. How strong of a bond do you two really have? Alright, let's... Oh, wait, that's right. I'm at 9 with him, so this is it.
Oh, it's you.
This is the last one. I do have something of a life lesson in mind, though it might not necessarily apply to you. Still interested? It'll be 100% free! Alright, let's hear what this guy has to say before we talk about the episode.
I've decided to make a donation. They're
Wow,
raising
good for
money
you.
to help, orphans in foreign countries. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not doing this out of the goodness of my heart. It's a long-term investment.
Yep, that makes more
Children who learn
sense.
to cope with adversity are more likely to become rich and famous, like me. I'm thinking of donating 10 million yen. Not a corporate donation, but a private one.
I'm gonna
When I told
look
them
up
over
real
the
quick
phone,
how much that
they
is.
sent me this.
Handed me a piece of paper. Is it a check? It looks like a thank you letter from the charity group. He's like, man, I got no use for this. I was gonna blow my nose
See
with
the
it, so
very
you take
next
it.
day. Guess I can't back out now. 10 million yen is nothing to me, though.
Holy
Once those
shit, that's a
children
lot of money.
grow up and become successful, I'll introduce myself to them. I'll say, I'm the one who made all this possible. Then I'll be well taken care of in my old age.
Holy shit, 10 million yen is $65,013.59 in US dollar right now. I don't know if that'll change in the future. But to me, in Canadian money, that's $88,950 exactly. So to me, this guy just donated $88,000, damn near $89,000.
If it wasn't for our conversations, I probably wouldn't have considered this. By talking to you, I seem to have developed an interest in watching others mature. I thank you for that. Actually, I should be thanking myself for so wisely taking note of this.
You're welcome. Beneath his selfish demeanor, I can tell he really appreciates me. Yeah, you believe what you want, buddy. So, that money I gave him at the very beginning, I'm really not gonna get that back, huh? I don't care. Of course I can fuse Beelzebub from that. Of course he would allow Beelzebub to be fused now.
You can keep that letter. 10 million yen. I worked myself to the bone for that money. And all I have to show for it is that piece of paper. But it's not a bad feeling.
Wow. So I basically paid him however much for this.
I'll be going now. The paparazzi could be anywhere. If any one of them were to find out, my brilliant plan would be ruined.
Where did your mother go wrong with you?
About that exclusive modeling contract, I've decided to pass on that deal. Rather, it's your fault for sending me mixed messages. Anyway, quit associating with shady middle-aged men like me, and find what truly makes you happy.
Well, at least you acknowledged it.
Bye forever.
Wow. He said bye forever. Not even a bye for now. Bye forever. Wow. Dude is rotten to the core.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth. I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus. 2 this time, I believe, and there seems to be an acquaintance of yours among them. I suggest you carry out a rescue post-haste. Goodbye.
No, I will not. Someone that I know is lost in Tartarus. Oh no! Anyways. I wonder what'll happen if I actually don't save them. I wonder. I'm not gonna do it, but I still wonder. It's already mid-October, and we're about 2 weeks away from the final battle. So much has happened, and it all went by so fast, but it made me realize. I'm so glad everyone welcomed me to the team. Thank you. Oh, I didn't think you'd say something like that, but that means a lot. Let's do our best in the final battle. Alright. Oh, only him. Guessing it's the old couple. So, about this Persona 4 episode. Okay, so it starts off with, you know, a fake-out shot from Adachi. I don't really understand why Adachi just didn't kill Narukami, but whatever. You know, Narukami's like, you don't got the balls to kill me, and Adachi really didn't. For whatever reason, he just kept them alive. Why? I don't know. Where am I going again? I'm trying to find the art room. I don't think this is the right place. Where am I? I don't think I'm at the right place. Man! Student council room. Wait, who can I go with? Yeah, that's the art room guy, I think. So where is he? Why can't I find him? Ah, you know what? Never mind. I can't find him. Why am I getting lost?
Hey there.
Just go with her so I can actually progress with her.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah. Persona 4. Well, they take down Adachi. I don't know, it's like... what even happened? It's all a blur, because, the Adachi storyline is just over with so quickly. Once again, they majorly glossed over Adachi in the anime, or at least his boss fight. Because after Adachi, we then get the, you know, the true boss fight of that portion of the game. That being, and yes, I did have to look at this name, Amino Sagiri. The big eyeball floating around that was producing all the mist, the fog.
Welcome back.
And you know, like, I needed to hear all the explanation once again, and I'm still kind of confused. So, like, Amino Sagiri said that, you know, his desire is the humans' desires, and humans want
All right.
the fog to take over and turn everyone to shadows. The next full moon is approaching. Let's be prepared. I want to be able to give a successful report to Aragaki. Fuuka's really changed, don't you think? She used to be so reserved, but now, I guess she's still kinda quiet. But she's a lot more open, you know? Everything will go back to normal once we defeat the next enemy. Honestly, it makes me feel a little sad, but an ordinary life is definitely better. I get to hang out with my friends and do stupid stuff together, and meet Chidori more often. Anyways, let's beat that final shadow 6 ways to Sunday, dude. We haven't really seen him go and visit Chidori for a while now. What will I do when the dark hour disappears? I don't know. I guess I'll try to fix my sleeping habits. I always stay up really late on the nights we go to Tartarus.
Maybe.
You too, Koromaru? But you can sleep anytime you want, can't you? Oh, he must be sleepy.
Well,
What am I gonna do after the dark hour disappears? I don't know. I'll be sure to tell my mother and Aragaki-san about it, but I guess I want to learn what it's like to be an ordinary elementary school student. And then she wants to read.
Excuse me.
Hold on. Let me see that again. Did it say anything?
Oh,
No, doesn't seem like she will. But it will improve my charm, which I don't need. To go and improve my knowledge, I go. Whoops. Hit down a little too soon there, and there isn't even that option for me right now. So there, Amino Sagiri also said, like, you gotta glance into the TV world on your end, being the Midnight Channel. I guess I must have missed that explanation when I first played the game, because I completely forgot what the reasoning for the Midnight Channel's existence was. And you know, it was also explained, like, people who view the Midnight Channel see what they want to see. Naoto even pointed it out that when confronting Namatame, they saw Namatame on the TV screen, like in the hospital room. And they saw what they wanted to see of Namatame. That is him confessing, like, yep, I'm the murderer, I did it all. So they kind of determined, like, you know, anyone seeing the Midnight Channel, they could potentially be seeing different stuff. So when, say, Yukiko showed up on the Midnight Channel, and some random person we've never met before watches it at that moment, they could not be seeing Yukiko, they could be seeing something else. So I guess that kind of explains it. You know, all our characters determined that anyone who showed up on the news would probably be the next victim, probably show up on the Midnight Channel, so they willed it into reality. It shows what the majority of people want. Majority of people want Yukiko, want Rise to, you know, bear it all, and you're telling me majority of people want to see Kanji, Anyways, like... Well, I was wondering when this would happen in the anime, and oops, didn't even realize there was a question in front of me. I was wondering when our characters were going to get their second persona awakening. I was wondering when that was going to happen, and it happened here. Narukami was literally about to be absorbed by Amino Sagiri, and then everyone, coincidentally, at the exact same time, got their second awakening. I mean, it was wholesome.
Fantastic.
IDK, maybe it's a combo of what people want to see and the person's inner self. What was also really cool, and I don't remember if it was in the game. First of all, the last episode, we got a little taste, a little heads up that the worlds are merging, because I don't even remember her name. The girl, the Larry Needlemeyer of Inaba, the girl who works and delivers food to anywhere, she looked up and she saw this, like, black figure. Okay, that sounded weird. There was this, like, black outline in the sky. And then this episode, all our characters on the Earth side looked up and saw the sky literally turning red. So they actually saw it. Now I wonder if their memories got erased, or did all of them collectively see that and will remember it? Because remember in Persona 5, after Mementos started fusing with the world, and after we fixed that, well, everyone in public forgot about it. So I wonder if people actually remember seeing the sky turn red. Well, they defeat Amino Sagiri almost with ease. They save the world, the fog is gone, humans aren't going to turn into shadows, Earth won't be consumed by the TV world. And then, you know, the end of the story. Adachi gets arrested, Narukami leaves, and, you know, the end of the story. I kind of forgot Nanako said this. She was like, when I get older, I'm gonna marry you. It's like, oh my god, I completely forgot about that. My brain blocked out that memory. Blocked out that part of the story being written. I spent all of lunch cleaning up for the archery team, so I don't have time to eat anything. Maybe I'll stop by Wakatsu or something on the way home. And, well, Narukami leaves. You know, that's where, like, from what I'm told, majority of people playing the game finish the game. You know, there's no Marie, so there's no that storyline. I guess the anime also forgot about that one character's name, who gave Narukami his powers initially.
Getting the same thing as you. Oh, I was just thinking. Doesn't eating fish remind you of the ocean? It's a part of our lives, I guess, living along the coast. We even spent our vacation at the beach. Hey, after all this is over, why don't we go somewhere different? Like the mountains. We could have lunch outdoors. Maybe we'll even see a deer or something. What do you think?
This is a stupid question, but does Japan have deers in the wild? Sounds good, let's go with everyone. Let's go just the two of us. No thanks. What? I swear to God. I have to see what she says.
Hold on. What's this all of a sudden? Just the two of us? I didn't mean it like that.
I did.
It's not that I don't want to. It's just... I'm not ready yet. Oh God. What am I saying? Either way, I'm sure it'd be fun to hang out.
Trying to change the topic, are we?
Could even make food for us. I might not look like it, but I'm a pretty good cook. Just you wait and see. It's been a while since we've talked about going on vacation. I'm excited just thinking about it. I'm not sure how to say this, but when I'm with you, I don't feel so alone. I mean, I do have friends, and there's everybody at the dorm, but usually I feel like the real me is trapped somewhere deep down inside. Maybe it's because of my family situation, but I'm always pushing people away without realizing it. Lately, though, that's been changing, and I think it's thanks to you.
That's great to hear. So, this is where the story ends for Persona 4. Narukami leaves. And now I'm just thinking, what the hell is the next episode? Episode 26, the last one that's available.
Well, that was delicious. It's getting late. Shall we head out?
Does Narukami be like, oh shit, I forgot something. He comes back to Inaba, and then that whole final boss storyline happens in one episode? That I highly doubt. I mean, they even teased the... She was a woman, wasn't she? They teased the lady 2 times.
Welcome back.
Leader.
When cornered, an enemy will fight even more fiercely. This is a basic premise of warfare. Only one shadow remains. We should expect the same principle to apply here as well. I'm sure that this will be the toughest battle of all.
I have a suggestion.
Please make sure you are fully prepared so that we do not experience an unfortunate defeat. We almost did last time. But luckily for us, I'm playing on peaceful mode, I think. Well, your exams are over now, so we should focus on the task at hand. Only one shadow remains. This will be the final battle. The fate of this town rests in your hands. I believe in you. Good luck. Sounds like you should have saved that for just before the battle.
Go.
I think you said that a little too early there. I made some changes to my training regimen recently. I heard that imagining someone watching your back while you work out is supposed to be effective. I had my doubts at first, but it turns out it works pretty well. Fuuka's really changed, hasn't she? I wonder if it's because Moriyama's moving out of town. But then again, wouldn't you normally feel down when that happens? Man, I just don't get girls.
By the way,
I received a compliment from Ikutsuki-san the other day. He told me I was doing well for an elementary school student. That made me really happy. And then Koromaru, I think he just wants brushing? Yeah. Ah. Ah, make me feel awful inside. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the bonus theurgy for everyone already.
Say.
Actually, I brought some more books from home. Yeah, see? Ooh, I do get academics, though. Okay, let me see if I can get that, if it's that bonus meal today, because I don't know when that is. Why didn't I just... Why didn't... Wait, no, no! Why did I just do this? In turn, I wasted more time by going back and trying to save time. It may be expensive, but it's a small price to pay for salvation. Okay, we could just skip right ahead. Finally! Christ almighty! Peak performance!
And so,
You guys want to know a story that I only recently learned? And when I say recently, I mean last night. Literally when I played this yesterday, I had just learned this story. And well, I got more details today that, you know, I probably shouldn't share those more explicit details. I don't know if explicit's the right word. Yesterday night before I played, my family and I, we went out for dinner. And, you know, from time to time when my family and I, we were out for dinner, we start talking, reminiscing on, you know, our lives. That sounds weird, but like, you know, we talk about memories. Talk about stuff that happened when we were younger. It's like, you guys remember, well, this was my sister. Remember that time when I caused so much trouble? I was in so much trouble. Remember how Dad yelled at me and, you know, I remember he has 2 bulging veins on the sides of his head. You know, stuff like that. And that's actually very true. My sister was a troublemaker. So, you know, and also like moments where my dad is scolding and yelling at my sister. It's, you know, the topic came up like every time that happened. My dad would get a phone call as that's happening. He would answer the phone, very angrily shout at the phone, "Not now! I'm yelling at my daughter!" Hangs up and slams his phone on the table. Like, you guys would not believe how often that happened. Because I witnessed it. So, the story I learned of yesterday happened when I was a wee little toddler. So, clearly I would not remember this. I didn't even know this happened until literally last night. I feel like I shouldn't even be sharing this story. Okay, Fuuka's up. Let's go. Whoops. So this happened when I was just born. I don't think I was even 1 year old yet. I was probably a couple months old, so clearly I don't remember this ever happening. Long story short, my mom got arrested. Well, of course I'm gonna give you the context.
Sorry for taking so long. I wanted to buy something to use as a secret ingredient in my cooking.
Is it MSG?
But I couldn't really decide, and I wasn't sure how to use whatever I'd buy.
You know, at first I was skeptical, like, are you guys pulling my leg? Are you guys making up a story just to make me believe it? It's like, oh my god, did that really happen? No, you fool! No, from what I hear, this story really happened in my family.
Yes, you're right. I haven't even gotten the basics down yet. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. First thing I need to do is find something that I can actually make. I'm still having a lot of trouble getting things right, but I can't give up yet. Not after all your support. And it's not like I have any other redeeming qualities.
Nonsense! There's nothing you're good at? What about your persona? You're a hard worker. Sure.
No, that's not true at all. I mean, everyone in our group works hard.
Except
And beyond
Junpei.
that, I think you all have something that you're good at. Not me. I mean, I guess I'm sort of good with machines, but that's it. It's honestly not worth mentioning. Really, I just happen to like them. It's not exactly something worth boasting about. When I was little, I remember my dad's hobby was to work on complicated sound equipment. He'd fix things like broken amplifiers or headphones that only played sound on one side. I've always loved watching him work on
How do you
these things.
fix that?
That's probably why I was drawn to working with machines in the first place. But I don't think that would be very useful to repay everyone's kindness. Plus, if we do ever have any technical needs, like when we're fighting, then we've always got the Kirijo group's support. Not to mention that I'm kind of embarrassed about it all. I mean, it's not a very feminine hobby.
Does that really matter? That's not true. Maybe you're right. What do you think? Why do you think that? Why do you think that?
Why? I don't know. Maybe because it was originally my dad's hobby? I sure seem to talk about my problems a lot, huh?
And I don't
wonder
seem
why
to
it's
talk
so
at
easy
all.
Talking to you. I feel like you stop me from being so negative all the time. Actually, I might owe a lot to you in that sense.
She only now trusts me. Not after everything we've been through together. She only now trusts me. Oh, you know what I realized?
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk so much. Let's go home.
God damn it. Now that I've maxed out on academics, I should have gone and see if I could start with Mitsuru. Oops. I'll do that next. Anyway, so the context is, from what I hear, that My mom got so mad at my sister when she was a little child that, you know, she hit her in the face. My sister got injured on the face, started bleeding, had to go to the hospital to get stitches, and from what I hear, police showed up and my mom was in handcuffs. Come to think of it, the crops I planted, And from what I was told, the only reason my mom was let off was because my dad knew someone in the police force. It's like, listen, she's normally very loving to our kids. It just happened to be circumstantial right now. It's like, please. So from what I hear, there was a very good chance that that I could have grown up without a mother. I could have grown up with a mom behind bars, or like, you know, I had to be sent off to like an orphanage. From what I hear. I like to think about how the internet can help us form bonds with other people. We normally don't pay it any mind, but we connect to others and form bonds when searching for information alone.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, that was pretty random, wasn't it? I just wanted to share my thoughts with someone. And then I asked my mom earlier when we were in the car ride home, was like, was that real? Did that actually happen? She's like, yeah. And then I got the context. My mom was kind of losing her mind at that time. You know, she had a young daughter who just did not listen and was a bit of a troublemaker, and then she just gave birth to a son, so me. She has 2 kids to deal with now. And from what I was told, my dad didn't really help out that much. Never changed a diaper, never really did anything to help out. I mean, my dad was present, you know, he didn't leave for milk and never come back. He just didn't really do anything. But he was there. Is Sanada-san kind of different now? Like, he doesn't feel the same as before.
Hey, not bad.
After everything that's happened, he didn't lose hope. Instead, he was all fired up. Aragaki-san was amazing, yeah, but so is Sanada-san. They're like the definition of a dynamic duo. I wish I could be as strong as them one day. Anyway, so... yeah, my mom was kind of losing her mind at that moment. 2 kids, one of them a troublemaker, one of them a newborn, and my dad not really helping out, so my mom had to do everything. And my mom added that on top of that, man, what am I gonna do now? I don't need to get knowledge anymore. My mom added that on top of that, my dad was also asking my mom to cook for my grandfather, who didn't really like her. I think to this day, he still doesn't really like her. Because at the time, it was the stupid thing where, like, the outdated mindset, having sons is good and having daughters is bad. Like, you know, that outdated mindset. So my grandpa, from what I understand, kind of despised us for having a daughter first instead of a son, as if that's something they could control.
About that.
And also because, you know, a couple years prior, you know, my grandma died, so I never met my grandma. Oop. So my grandpa lost his wife a couple years beforehand. So, like, you know, my dad kept on asking my mom to cook for him, cook for my grandpa. And my mom was like, when I'm at work, I don't even have time to eat myself. And now I gotta cook for him as well. And then, you know, take care of 2 kids. So my mom was saying how she was losing her mind at that moment. And so when my sister angered her so much, she just snapped.
I hope I can be like him when I'm an adult. What do you think it takes for a guy to be hard-boiled?
What? Always keeping your cool. Excellent situational judgment. Hard-boiled. Man, the only thing you can compare me to a hard-boiled egg is my physique.
That's true. You can't really be hard-boiled if you're quick-tempered. You have to keep calm and never let the enemy get under your skin. Come to think of it, that might be just what I need right now. I
I tend to get worked up about what's right in front of me, don't I? That's exactly the kind of thing a kid would do. I need to fix that. Well, now's as good a time as any to start. I'll give it my best shot. If I do that, do you think I could become like him? Cool, hard-boiled guy. Just like the detective in the movie.
I've literally never heard that before.
When I hear you say it, I really feel like it's possible.
So yeah, that's a story I just learned about. A little bit of family history. And you know, that kind of answered something that I didn't really, think much else of. Because growing up, my parents were both at work, so I had a babysitter. Like 6 days a week, I had a babysitter to look over my sister and I.
About the movie. Wait, I'm not sleepy yet, okay?
You know, I always thought it as, like, because my parents had to work, earn money to raise the family. So they didn't have time to watch over us, so they paid for a babysitter. But now, I got some context to why that was the case. My mom was like, after that, like, I can't be around you kids. I need to go work. So, I'll pay someone to watch over you kids while I go to work. I can't be around you kids. Or I'll lose my mind, or I'll hurt you even worse.
Prepared to be.
We humans always talking about finding a clean, reliable energy source. If we could find a way to harness Mama's rage, I tell you what, because I tell you that's an endless energy source right there.
Is it for the archery team?
Yes, the teacher wanted a report.
I see. That's a lot of responsibility.
Oh, not really. It's nothing compared to what you have to do. Actually, I wanted to ask you something. Pi, what are you fighting for?
Well, I guess you could say it's my way of atoning for the past.
In my case, I don't think I really have a reason anymore. I mean, I know the whole story about my father now. I guess I could still fix the mistakes he left behind, though.
Why are you guys all doubting yourselves? You only have one fight left.
I thought about this earlier, huh? But it took me this long to start questioning myself.
That's understandable.
It seems like everyone has their own reason for fighting. Well, defeating the shadows is probably a good enough reason, huh?
What are you trying to say?
I'm not exactly sure, but it's all gonna be over after the next full moon. So there's not much point in thinking about it.
Right?
That's true.
Like,
Once
why are
we
you
put
guys
an end to
overthinking
this,
it so
we can go
much?
back to
Now of
normal
all
high
time.
school life. The rest of the student council will be here soon. We can pick this up later, though, if you want.
Oh no, that's okay. Thanks for listening.
These characters act like fighting so that the world doesn't get destroyed isn't enough of a reason. So yeah, I never knew that story about my family. And I was told, like, if you look at childhood pictures of your sister, you can see like a scar on her face. And like, if you look at her face now, you can maybe see a faint little faded out scar. It's like, I never noticed. Hell, I forgot my own face had a scar. I was considering what I might stand to gain from attending school, but I suppose nothing will come of this line of thought. It's nothing something I should entertain. Okay, literally both of them are available, but I gotta go see if Mitsuru's available. And she's not. God damn it. The one time I remember. Yeah, I don't think she's on this side. Okay, who am I higher with? I feel like I'm definitely higher with Yukari right now. Okay, Fuuka's at 4. Yukari's at 7. I'm not gonna lie, Fuuka's storyline's a little more interesting right now.
Oh, hi. Thank you.
You know, you always see that in cartoons, right? You see the mother loses her temper, gets arrested. You know, it's like very funny in the cartoons. I never expected it to actually happen in my life. You know, I'm thinking in particularly of
There's
Amazing World of
actually
Gumball.
something I want you to try. And this time, it isn't just for a taste test. I think you'll actually be able to eat it. Wait, maybe I said the same thing last time. Now I mean it.
Alright, presents me with a bento box. There are rice balls wrapped in seaweed inside. Okay, I misread that, but okay. For a second, I thought the seaweed was wrapped inside the rice ball. It's edible, at least. The rice tastes good, and it has just the right amount of seasoning. That's good, that's good. I sense a butt coming. In fact, I'd go far as to say it's actually delicious. Nice! There's no but.
Well, how is it?
It's good. You did a great job.
Really? I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. You know how I said I was having trouble with cooking?
I swear to God, if you said you bought
I
it.
decided to try and find a recipe that even I couldn't mess up.
Okay, that's good.
After a lot of consideration, I thought maybe making rice balls is something I could handle. But then I got really absorbed in how simple they are to make, yet still so hard to master. I made some rice balls today in home economics class too. I know it's a little silly to make something so basic in high school, but it was all I could manage. But then, everyone in the class told me they were really good though. Anyways, I've been really looking forward to have you try one. I wanted you to see how much progress I've made, because I don't think I could have made it this far without you.
You sound like you didn't ever try it yourself.
Thanks. I know I've said this before, but when I'm with you and the rest of the team, I'm able to see things more positively. And I think the most important thing is the feeling of wanting to make others happy. That might be the reason why I made such good rice balls. Because I was thinking about who was going to eat them.
I think I get it. Can you make me more sometime?
Of course! Just let me know anytime you want some. I just wanted to say thank you so much. Really.
Nice. I await the day, you know, the first person that comes to mind is my sister. I await the day my sister cooks something edible for me to eat, instead of me always having to cook for her.
So it turns out there's actually a trick to making good rice balls.
Oh?
First thing to note is while you're washing the rice...
Oh no! No! Tell me the trick! Man, the writers wrote that in without actually having a trick in mind. They just wanted her to sound like she actually learned something actually, you know, exciting. And then they cut off before telling you. So, the story I just told you guys. So, my fellow... All the fellas out there, you know, my fellow men out there, really think about the position my dad was in at that moment. You know, you have a young daughter, you have a newborn son, and your wife just hurt your daughter to the point where she's now in prison. Well, not in prison, but she's now in handcuffs. Imagine what my dad was thinking during that moment. I can never tell what you're thinking, even when I'm looking straight at you. How are you... Wait, so how are you feeling about our next operation? I'm sure, as you know, it will be our last. I kinda doubt that. Are you nervous? Of course!
I see.
I understand. The tension grows stronger day by day. Like, damn, I think about what my dad was thinking at that moment. Damn, my wife just hurt my child, or our child, and now she's in handcuffs. It's like, damn, and now we have a newborn son together. God damn, imagine being in that position. I know it's a little strange to ask this now, but do you have a reason you're fighting for? Man, where's my you option? Come on! What a missed opportunity. My reason for fighting is you. God, that's cheesy.
Yeah.
I'm glad for you. Anyway, the next battle will be our last. I guess I don't need to tell you, but let's do our best. I feel like all our characters are forgetting about the fact we have to deal with Strega. Like, there's no revenge plot point at all. Not like there needs to be, but like, you know, they're only thinking there's one shadow left. They're not thinking we also have to deal with Strega. Like, surely if we take down the Dark Hour, they'll retaliate, right? What do I do? What do I do? There's nothing for me to do. Well, actually, I could go on a walk with him.
Oh, what a coincidence. Hey, I didn't know you had a dog. Is that a Shiba? That white fur is really nice. Almost makes him look mystical or something, don't you think?
That and the red eyes.
Oh man, he just looks so cool. I wonder how soft he is. Well, I don't want to make him uncomfortable or anything. Hey, do you think I could try petting him next time? I'll study up the proper way to do it.
You put your hand underneath to let them smell first. You don't immediately go and pet the top of their head. I got a few messages, all of which I'm going to ignore. Never mind! Well, actually, let me see what she said first. Man, everyone I stopped hanging out with, I'm a fake-ass friend. Ooh. Oh man, it's Sunday! Damn it, I gotta go and hang with that dying guy.
It's amazing commodities. I'm going to do it. Good.
Pumpkin mask. Am I trying to look like Donald Trump?
Not bad, kid.
Halloween candy for 50? Oh my god! That for 50 pieces of candy and a mask? No, I gotta look up how much that is in Canadian. How much is that? How much money would I spend if I was doing that? Hold on. 24800 yen to CAD. $220.48. Spending $224 on 50 pieces of candy and a mask. What the hell? This ain't no Walmart brand mask now, is it? Man, this better be like a Louis Vuitton brand Halloween costume, swear to God. Spending $200 on it. Better than be the most exotic candy ever made. Made with the most premium ingredients in the world. That better be the type of candy where I take one bite, I taste it one time, and I'm like, yo, that candy was so impactful. One bite, one time is all I need. And I have 50 of them. It better be that kind of good candy. I'm sorry, Yukari. You just had to text me on a Sunday.
Hey.
Through our conversations, this bench becomes the bridge that connects me to humanity. Someone's been reading up on poetry.
How do you feel about a pink alligator?
Sounds fine to me. I don't know. What? It's a shiny.
I thought so too. I knew you'd understand. See, it's the main character of a story that I'm writing. He was born in a lush, green forest, but he turned out to be pink.
Damn, the main character of your story is a shiny.
He stands out so much that he can't hunt for food easily, so he's always hungry. The other animals dislike him and call him disgusting, almost like he's cursed. So he was used to living alone. But one day, he made a friend. It was a little bird that had trouble flying. Every day, the bird would stand on the pink alligator's back and practice.
I can't help but feel like there's a bit of self-insert into your story.
This. So, what do you think?
Sounds interesting. It needs work. I need to hear more.
Well, it's still a work in progress. I've never tried writing a story before, so maybe I'm not good at it. But I'm writing it for myself, so that's what matters.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Take something positive away from it, though. I actually came up with it the other day. I decided I wanted to write a heartwarming story just for myself. I'd like it to be a hopeful tale.
Oh!
About finding the meaning in one's life.
How the hell did I disconnect now of all times? Okay, let's try to fix this. Alright, I'm back. I went to go use the washroom while I waited for it to reconnect.
I think of you when I write. It's like I can hear you telling me not to die just yet.
It's just not your Wi-Fi's day, is it? Well, we all know how my setup is.
The wind is going to pick up soon. I can feel these kinds of things now. I hope I have enough time. We should leave. I'd like to see you again sometime.
Next Sunday sound good?
Welcome back.
Well, Koromaru wants to go for a walk again. This theurgy applies to sports tournaments as well. When a person is made aware that the next match will be their last one, there are two types of responses. 1. They get nervous and stiffen up, preventing them from displaying their true capabilities. 2. They get even more fired up. That first one applied to me when I took my exam. Needless to say, I'm the second type. Sometimes I get even more fired up when I'm just training. Shit, I wish I was like that. Well, my point is, the more you train, the more you'll clearly recognize when victory is within your grasp. I don't think there's anything more to gain from him. No. Okay, this is kind of a weird question, but I just gotta ask. Will my time as a superhero end once we're done fighting? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, that's fine with me, honestly. It won't change the bond I have with Chidori. I'll just enjoy being a superhero for as long as it lasts. Junpei keeps going on and on about how we're heroes or something. Of course! We're saving the whole city, aren't we? Plus, if we beat the next mission, we'll be undefeated! We'll be real heroes. I don't think we can call ourselves undefeated. We did have one casualty. I never really thought about it that way, but I see your point. I guess we better make sure we win the next battle then. And, well, she just wants to read. Yep. Can't gain anything anymore.
I see.
To a walk with Koromaru I go. Who will it be this time?
Oh, hey. What are you doing out this late? Ah, walking the dog, huh? I didn't know you had one. We used to have a dog, too. Man, that brings back memories. He's a lively one, isn't he? I bet running alongside this little guy would be great practice. For now, I'll run along home. See you later.
I didn't expect Miss, however that's pronounced, to pull such a legendary move in Mahjong last night. I've never had that bad of luck. You know, that's kind of a crazy thing for me to think about. It's a normal thing in my life. I very much doubt it's normal in too many other lives. Growing up, and still to this day, often my dad would have his friends come over at night and play Mahjong in the basement. So very often, almost like every day, someone in my family will ask my dad, "Playing Mahjong tonight?" You know, it's a normal thing in my life. My dad having friends over and playing Mahjong at night. It's a normal thing in my life. I don't think it's very normal in many other lives. No idea. Let's look up the answer. Izumo.
Exactly.
Why am I even bothering answering correctly anymore? I can't gain anything else. Alright, after this, let's see if we can get started with Mitsuru. Like, please. Once again, it is absolute bullshit that this game makes us have to be maxed out in order to hang with our characters. That's a bullshit right there. Junpei-san seems to sleep a great deal. He must be conversing energy to maintain... what? To remain prepared for combat. It is quite an interesting tactic. No, I didn't mean to go to the town map. Oh man, I don't...
My apologies.
How? Do I need to... wait. What am I missing? What do I need? Do I need to continue with the, the student council thing first? Oh, man. She just doesn't like you. Oh, man. Rejection hurts, even if it's in a video game. Now you gotta wait for the story. Bruh, wait? How far into the game am I?
Hey.
Not far enough. Damn, top of the grade, maxed out academics, leader of this team, that's still not enough.
Thank you.
You know, it's the thing I've been saying this whole time. It's like, you know, you say how, like, you know, you just need to find someone with money. Well, the same thing goes the opposite way. Does someone with money need you? And for me, that's a resounding no.
I decided I want to be able to make more than just rice balls. I started learning how to cook because I wanted to thank everyone for what they've done for me. But only knowing how to make rice balls isn't going to cut it. I told myself I needed to do something more, but then I started to doubt myself again. That's when I thought of you. So what I'm saying is, I'd like you to help me for just a bit longer. And I'd really appreciate it if you could keep giving me your advice. I promise I'm going to do the best I can. So, can I count on you?
Yeah, sure. You don't have to be so tense to ask me. Did you really think there was a chance I would say no?
I just want to thank everyone for helping me find my place in the world. I know I don't seem very reliable, but I want to make myself a useful member of the team.
Not very reliable. If not for you, we'd be screwed.
Personally, I don't think so, but thank you. You're always so encouraging. More than anything, though, I want to keep learning. For your sake, too. I'd like to be able to help you with more than just fighting. I was wondering, you don't think I'm overdoing it, right?
Well, that was an option my game,
I guess
the game gave me.
Can answer that. I'm going to head back now. Welcome back.
It will soon be a full moon. In preparation for the final battle, I am ready to deploy to Tartarus at any time. Wait one more week, and then we go into Tartarus. Horomaru-san appears to be both motivated and prepared as well. This may sound like a strange question, but I just have to know. Am I being helpful? I guess so. Of course!
That's great.
I'm glad to hear that. I want my mom and Aragaki-san to be proud of me. The lowered morale due to Aragaki-san's departure has been quite concerning. However, everyone seems to be cherishing their lives as much more than they did before. Aragaki-san's departure seems to have helped everyone grow and mature. It's one way of looking at it. I don't really gain anything if I read with you. Let me double check. That did say he won't, right? Yeah. And like if I watch TV with Koromaru, not much to gain from that either. It's also really not much. There's not much for me to do right now. I just got to do something to pass the time. I could use the computer, but like, when am I ever gonna do that? Like, nobody really cares if I use the computer, let's be honest. Go buy some URLs. There's that too. I just don't have enough. I don't have anything to use the computer for. They have bonuses in Tartarus and S-Links. Well, let's see. Let's see if I remember to go and buy some.
You know what?
Is it just me, or are more people coming down with apathy syndrome lately? Excuse me. My friend's brother's friend got it too. My uncle at Nintendo got it too. It's starting to scare me. And it's on the news every day now. Oh, did you see the special program they ran? Apparently, Nostradamus predicted that all this would happen. Really? Is that so? Okay, let me double check. Nope, Mitsuru's not even here. Alright, nope, not that place, this place. Where do I buy it again? Was it one more floor up? I think it was here. Well, thanks for the very warm welcome. Attain beautiful body via watching videos. The art of seduction and sweet talking. No, the useful ones are in the club. The club? What? Oh, the... Oh, this club. I don't know, that seduction one sounded pretty useful. It's not open yet! Well. Oh, right, it's only at night. I mean, you already have max stats. Well, one of those max stats ain't really being used right now.
Excuse me. What a relief.
Today, I'd like to go somewhere to relax and talk. Let me guess, the cafe? Oh, nope.
Not too many people come here at this hour. This time of day is perfect. So, there was something I needed to ask you.
I'm all ears. Is something on your mind?
Thank you. So, there's this friend I have. She's a girl. And, well, there's a boy who's been helping her a lot recently. Like giving advice on her problems, looking over her homework, that kind of thing. She even told me that lately, she can't stop thinking about him.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering, is she in love right now?
Yeah, she's in love, or you're jumping to conclusions. Well, just based on the story that has absolutely nothing to do with you right now. That friend of yours, sounds like it. I'd say yes. Mm-hmm.
Senpai. Now that I'm hearing you say it, I get the feeling you're right. Or at least, I hope you are. I mean, I'm sure that's how my, friend feels.
Mm-hmm. Your, friend.
Thank you. With your help, I think I know how I should proceed now. I mean, I know what to tell my friend now.
Yeah, that's what you meant. How you will proceed to go and tell your friend, right? Come on, be honest. Who's wanted this to happen to them in real life? I know I have, and I know damn well it will never happen to me.
Sorry for asking you about such a weird topic.
Oh, whoops. I looked away for a second.
Senpai, you always take my problems so seriously. You're too nice. Well, should we get going? Oh, that reminds me.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be it.
I'm slowly starting to get over my fear of men. So far, I can only talk to boys I know.
That's quite a sentence
I
right
can
there.
almost look them in the eye. But with you, I think I can do even better. As long as it's nothing too scary, go ahead.
If I make the wrong move here, I might upset her. Oh no. Oh man, I didn't expect this. I should have saved the game. Hold her hand, kiss her, speak to her softly. What the fuck, game? Okay, let's think about this. They literally just said, if I make the wrong move, I might upset her. I feel like this one might be a little too far. R.I.P., you got no Riz. Oh man. You know what the sad part is? Fellas, all my men out there, no matter what I choose, it's gonna be wrong. Because if I choose this one, then it's like, yeah, that's a good thing to start off with. But I feel like this is the obvious one, but I also feel like this is just a little too far right now. So no matter what I choose, it's still wrong. Man, I don't dare look this up. I don't dare look up the correct response right now. Or do I? I'm almost tempted to let you decide what I should pick. She's just standing there staring at me like, you're gonna do something or not? Man, I should have saved the game. I didn't know this was gonna happen. You do it. No, why you make me make choices on my own? We all know I can't make choices on my own. At least I can't make right ones on my own. Damn it, the game just had to give me a warning too. You know what? Just stop thinking about it. I'm just gonna do hold her hand because I feel like kiss her is a little too far. Don't you guys love I'm not even considering this one? Maybe that's the correct answer. Whisper a sweet nothing into her ear, she'll be like, what the hell are you doing? You can just rewind if you screw up. That's a good point. Alright, stop thinking it, stop thinking it, stop overthinking it, just do it.
Oh, your hand. So rugged.
What?
Strong. Warm.
Okay, the rugged caught me off course.
We're a
What?
couple.
Off guard.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I said something so inappropriate. Should we get going?
I held Chihiro's hand until it was time to part. Then we went back to the dorm. Man, I'm curious, like, what if I chose the other one? I mean, I could just look it up afterwards.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
But then I risk spoiling myself. How do I do that rewind thing again? How does this work? Classroom. So yeah, this would be right before. What day is it right now? Alright, 27th. So it should be here, at the classroom. I swear to God if I mess something up. Man, what if I answer the other one this time?
Not too many people.
Nah, I'm not going to.
Oh,
Alright, I'm going to totally overstep my boundaries right now and I just want to see what happens.
what do you think you're doing? We aren't even officially dating. Why would you do this? Do you think it's funny? Just what kind of girl do you think I am?
Yeah, I figured as much. I figured as much. I figured that'd be, you know, too much right now. Our relationship is becoming unstable.
I can't believe you would do something like that. I was wrong about you. And even if I did feel the same way about you, that still doesn't make it okay.
You're absolutely right about that. And my man, of course, does not care. Yeah, I knew that would be wrong. So I will absolutely travel back in time and erase that moment from the timeline. Man, don't you wish you had this ability? You mess up with someone, just go back in time and fix it. Choose something else to do. Whoops. I bet we all wish we had that ability. It's like, oops, I said something I should not have, and now she's mad at me. Let me go back in time and make sure I don't say that.
Excuse me. What a relief.
I'm very curious now. What'll happen if I say the third option? Speak softly to her. Well, since I'm doing this, I may as well see. Nothing? Nothing happens? Well, let me see the nothing play out before me.
Huh? Oh, is that it?
Oh.
I would have been okay holding hands.
Oh!
Oh, nothing.
Rejection. See, exactly what I said. My man's like, oh, I said something wrong. I should have reached out and grabbed her hand. Well, let me travel back in time and erase that from ever happening. Let me fix my mistake. You know very well I'm going to go back and fix that. Man, I had it right the first time. But I'm just too curious. I have to know what happens. Makes you think, what am I gonna do with the other characters in the game? Are you guys sick of seeing me do this yet?
Excuse me. What Oh, your hand. So rugged, strong, warm.
I don't know if rugged
It's
is
almost
very
like
much a compliment.
We're a couple. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I said something so inappropriate. Should we get going?
Man, if I held a girl's hand and she said my hand was rugged, I don't know how I'd feel. Holds my hands like, ugh, your hand is dry and crusty. How's it dry and oily at the same time?
Oh, it's you.
Oh, right, hold on. Before I forget. I may end this soon. It's getting late. Let me just buy the stuff, the goods from here, and then I'll end this. I never remembered to go to the fortune teller before going into Tartarus. Alright, you only have 3 available, so I'll take it all.
It's been a pleasure.
You know, I haven't worked in a while. I haven't worked at the cafe in a while. I'd be surprised if I'm not fired yet.
Salut.
Seas will likely be disbanded after the final battle. I have so many memories of my time in Seas, both good and bad. What about you? Would you say you enjoyed participating in Seas overall? I don't care.
Thank you.
I'm glad. Then I hope you always remember the good times we shared together. Let me at least see what this looks like before I go. Okay, let's see. Freely learning about a variety of subjects. A note with the URL site featuring video taking down enemies. Ooh, that might sound useful. Full of rumors about Iwatodai. A covert site about a familiar school. URL of a blog written by devoted vegetable garden lovers. Hey, great vegetables. Revenge site note. Revenge request site that has stirred up a buzz. I guess I don't need this anymore. I guess this. Gonna take me somewhere onto the dark web. Effective security measures online. This seems to be a website that helps with training security team members. There's a list of self-defense videos here, each with a detailed text explanation. I guess I'll start with the most watched video. I feel like Aragaki would love... I said Aragaki. Oops. Akihiko is who I meant to say. I feel like he would love to come over and take a look. I learned the importance... Oops. That's whatever. I don't care enough to go back and see what that said. Ambush? You can now ambush enemies while exploring. When ambushing an enemy, you'll trigger chance encounters regardless of the direction of an enemy is facing. Press and hold R2 to dash and set distance to enter the assault state. By pressing square while at this state, you will ambush the enemy. Triggering an encounter from behind will slightly increase Makoto's theurgy gauge and may distress the enemy at the beginning of battle. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that would have been very nice to have very long ago. But I didn't know! Well, it is what it is. Oh, what's happening here? I probably should have stopped already.
Good evening. It'll be a full moon again in just another week, finally.
This will be the 12th ordeal. Are you ready? I can't tell if time's been at a crawl or flying on by, but either way, lots happened, hasn't it? It's a bit soon to be reminiscing, though. How about I come see you once it's over? Be careful now.
Okay, bye! Alright, Yukari's up. Let me double check if Mitsuru's there. Not like I could go with her anyways.
Oh,
I'm gonna save the game just in case this triggers it.
oh. My apologies.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Whoops. Alright, I guess next time we'll start by hanging out with Yukari. Oh, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Goodbye. Man, it's already 12:31 a.m. Now it's 32 a.m. I'm tired. Alright. Goodbye, everybody.